It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And our focus is on Kyle Pitts. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Cowboys and the Browns on Sunday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Allen going to go to the air right away. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Now Allen. He finds his man complete. It's Casey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out. And
he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll try the air now with Smith. This one into the hands of Pitts. Touchdown, Cowboys! Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Browns offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Casey. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air. Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. Checking this down to Stevenson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Allen going to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Oh, he bowls over it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. In motion right one of the tight ends. Throwing is Smith. He finds his man complete. It's Stanley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. yards to go on second down, and they've got three tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. Now a 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Casey. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cowboys offense and Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run it again with Henry. 85 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Smith. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Browns offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 1st down, Casey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Allen now looks to throw.
Setting up a screen for Stevenson. Finding room at midfield.
And finally brought down at the 43. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, They need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative. Loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
There we go.
Off of play action. Here's Smith.
Now throw right side here going to be incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver.
But it's going to be second down. Geno now to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cowboys continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Quick slant, Dotson.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 41 yards.
And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And now the 1,400-yard mark eclipsed, a touchdown on that last drive. He's put together such a solid season. We always talk about 1,000-yard campaigns, and 2,000 so elusive, but 1,500, that's a nice total to aim toward, too.
It really is, because when you get to that type of a number, you know those guys up front have done yeoman duty, right? And what we don't give them enough credit for is not just the initial blocks that they make. It's that second and third block. Sometimes you get the combination blocks where you're running the power game. But how about the linemen who can get their block on the line of scrimmage and climb to the second and the third level and get linebackers and defensive backs downfield to gain additional yardage?
And they have done that to perfection almost this year. From the gun, here's Smith. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Take it at the 37.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Fields. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Allen. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category.
His throw incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the third.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now a 2nd and 2. Off the option, here's Henry. Pushes him over. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Stanley. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. On the give, it's Vidal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 25 yards. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than the Browns drive about to get started. Throwing now is Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here's Allen to throw it. This is Fant on the short completion, and he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. 128 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Trey McBride, the target on that throw. And it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down. Wynn. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Cowboys.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll look to throw again. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
At the 11-yard line. A gain of 5.
Again, it's Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown!
Derrick Henry with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year.
And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
Now Allen.
Going right back to Dotson.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
That penalty is declined.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. To the air, Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
154 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. They'll run with Vidal.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Henry up the middle. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Henry out of the pistol. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And incomplete on the deep ball. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield right at the 48. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Allen. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Back to throw.
Win.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On fourth down, Wynn.
He'll find his man. That's the rookie from Notre Dame.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. And the Browns come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show.